Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to this series. And I know this is the one everybody's been waiting for. It's always the one I'm always looking at, the financial costs. What's it going to cost to have a vacation of this caliber? Well, I'll tell you what, it's a lot more than it was in 2018 when we did it 5 years ago, when we did a Disney World slash cruise back then. And Diane and I pay for all of this. It's not like we're some sort of big YouTubers. I mean, we're blessed enough to have what at this point 140 something, 143 I think subscribers. Thank you for that. And we're always happy to share our experiences. And like I said, we travel, we enjoy Disney. We're big Disney fans, and always have been for many years, as you can tell by the videos on our channel here. They go way, way, way back. Even before there was digital, some of this stuff was on tape, and I converted it over. But not only that, Diane and I have become huge Disney cruise fans, and this is going to be our Grand Slam. It's going to mean we're going to have been on every Disney cruise ship. We will have been at every Disney Palo. We'll have been eaten at every Disney fine restaurant there is on the Disney cruise ships. So we'll be able to give our professional opinion on all of it and what we think. We love Disney World. We're getting up there in age, so that's a little bit harder for us to walk. It's so darn big, and it's going to be a little hot in September, I'm sure. But luckily, we're from South Texas, so we're kind of used to the heat. But you never can really get used to it when you're out there. So yeah, we're getting right up there in age, and it's a little harder to move around Disney World. And I'm going to require a cart to move about that distance. So our Disney World days might be limited, but our Disney World cruising, our cruise line days may not be. So we're looking forward to it. I don't want to get too political here, but this is a Disney 10-year chart here, at least an 8-year low. If she breaks below 80, she's gone. This company's gone. And she's very close to going right now. She's, at 85, 95. So she's hanging around at the very bottom. This is COVID right here. Let's go back 2 years. We can look to see how far Disney's fallen since COVID. This is the beloved company. I've been a shareholder of Disney for decades and decades. Of course, I've sold off and bought back in and sold off. No dummy, but this company is getting devastated. So enough of their problems. I just want to bring it up to your attention, those of you that may not be paying attention to why there's so much problems going on with Disney. If you just look at the chart says it all, and it never will lie. Disney is at a pretty bad low right now. So is it their fault? Is it they're not? I don't know. I have strong feelings about a lot of things they do. I don't agree with, but I'm not running the company. I'm just trying to enjoy it and trying to enjoy my childhood. My childhood, really what it amounts to, that's what it amounts to, and it's not what it was when I was a child for sure. We booked this cruise and this vacation out ways out. It's very. Let's go back on over here. It's very important that whenever you book a Disney vacation, that you book everything as far out as possible, because it's going to save you money. Because Disney vacations very rarely go down, but this time they went down 25% on the rooms. The Disney cruise did not go down, but the rooms went down. We got cheap airfare. Our airfare was half the cost of what it was when we went in May, because we got this airfare so soon. We bought this airfare the day it went on sale, and the difference was about $700. So that's a big difference. So you can save some money right there, no doubt about it. Always book your vacations as far out as possible. If you book them, if you don't book them as far out as possible, then you're not doing yourself a justice as far as saving money, because you're going to find out right now how expensive a Disney vacation can be. All right, well, here's it. Everybody's been looking for. This is how I book my vacations, and how I stay on top of all this stuff. Because let's just face it, your travel agent, she's gonna book you your plan but she's not gonna plan your days and everything. And if you've never done a Disney vacation like we're doing, well, I'll tell you now, it takes a lot of planning. Like, if you want to do everything while you're there, and you want to try to hit everything while you're there, it's going to take some serious planning and some serious forethought on it. It's not just the fact of just jumping on a plane and flying there. You can do that, of course. I don't know what type of time you'll have. That's what we did back in the late 80s and 90s. But now it's become a point where it's become literally, it can become heart-wrenching to some people. But this is, some people have a hard time just doing a cruise. Can you imagine just doing the Disney vacation in a cruise and trying to move everything around? It makes it very difficult and very expensive. So let's just take a good look and see what this trip's going to cost. Right now, we've got a total expense of $10,700, and that's for 2 people. That's just ludicrous, because we did that last trip last time in September. Not September, in 2018. This is pretty much the same trip. We did it for under $7,000. But we have some expenses here we'll talk about. But this is our Disney cruise. These are the things I have left to do. I need to get transportation to and from the airport to our hotel. I haven't done that yet. I don't have my travel agent do that, because I never know if I'm going to take Uber or what I'm going to do. It just depends, because it just depends. Disney World Planner, I need to book my mobility cart. Haven't decided if I'm going to actually do that or not, but I'm pretty sure I am going to do it. And then I'll get my DIS, because I just cannot stand up and walk that far. And on embarkation time, we still need to do that 30 days out before selling. But I don't think we need to worry about that, because I'm going to be taking the Disney Cruise Liner bus in. But I'm still going to do it. So we can get on the ship as soon as possible. But we can only get there as soon as the bus gets there. We got our park passes. Of course, Disney had the park passes. What were they? You get 4 park passes for the price of 3. So we'll be going on the 13th to Magic Kingdom, on the 14th to Animal Kingdom, on the 15th to Disney Springs, on the 16th to Epcot, and on the 17th to Hollywood Studios. Our plans right here, what we're going to be doing and what we're going to be eating. And you can see that we're going to be talking about the cost of all this that I've put in there and I'm budgeted for all of this, and then some. We will be bringing water with us. We're going to bring a case of water. Dad and I we can do this in 2 large suitcases, her large one and I a large one. And luckily it's summertime, so we won't be taking winter clothes. And then we just take we have a Mickey hard suitcase, a Mickey suitcase that we load up with water, a case of water, and some protein bars and breakfast bars, those type of things, and nuts. Load them up in that thing and take them there, and then we use them at Disney World, or we'll take them on the cruise ship with us. And then when we drink it all, then we can put all of our big figs and all of our merchandise that we buy, because if you watch our channel, you know that we're big collectors. So that's another reason why we come here to Disney World, so we can increase our collection and look for neat and interesting items. Okay, so and now we've got our bookings for we know our bookings for all of our dinner, and that's all been done. It's already been done. Uh, on the Disney Wish, we know we're going to be eating at Palo. We're going to be eating in Enchante. So we've done all of our dining. All of our dining is done. The only dining that needs to be done is the dining when we go back for the boardwalk. But that's still about another 6 days away before I can even book that. I think maybe even more than that. But I don't think it'll be a problem where we're going to go. We'll be right there in the boardwalk. Okay, so we're going to come down here. If you look right here, you can see that this is the percentage breakdown that I have here of our cruise. The hotel, and remember, the hotel is 25% off. We're looking at the hotel costs, and this is including the boardwalk coming back at $1,993.57. So that's going to be for 6 or 7 nights. I'm not real sure. 6 or 7 nights. The transportation fee, $532, and I haven't even budgeted in this right here, the transportation from the airport. If we take Uber, last time we took the Uber from the Marriott Lakeside, which was the airport, to Disney Springs, and it cost us $36 there, and then it cost us $36 back. Well, it cost us 30. I think it cost us $36 there and $38 back. I don't know what the difference was for the Uber. So we might just take an Uber from the airport, and that'd be another $70 on top. If you look here, the food and beverage is 14% of our vacation at $1,480. But again, we are eating at all of these fine dining restaurants, and a lot of them is going to be $120 plus gratuities, and then these will be another couple hundred to $300 plus gratuities. We can never forget about the gratuities that will be added on top of this. The park entertainment, the park passes were 4 for $3, $43.48 is what we paid for 4 days for the two of us. This is just 2 people now. We have dog care and miscellaneous because we have 4 dogs we have to take care of, and someone to take care of our house I live in. $750 for that, so we got to pay for that. The cruise is 36% of the vacation. Believe it or not, $3,881.46 for a veranda room on the Disney Wish. On it is the Halloween of the High Seas. The merchandise cost is we put $1,000 down because we need, these big figs are not cheap. They run $100 to $160, and then Diane might buy some stuff. I buy some stuff for my granddaughters. So merchandising might be a little high, but I put $1,000 down, and then we got $250 for other. We break it down here. Art of Animation was $1,435.84, and the boardwalk work for one night was $557.73. I would never pay that for a room normally, but this is kind of a special occasion for me and Diane because we did meet one of our goals, which was getting the Grand Slam. So instead of rushing back to the airport, I decided, what the heck, we'll go ahead and enjoy this boardwalk, and because I like the boardwalk actually, and there's a restaurant over there I want to eat at anyways, so it'll be good. What else do we have here? Airfare. Our airfare was only $375 for Diane and I to fly to and from Orlando, so it was a great deal on that. And then the Disney bus system that takes us, the Cruise Lines bus system that takes us to Port Canaveral and then back to the boardwalk, is going to cost us $157. So that's $70 something a piece, right? So I put our food cost at $1,000. That's probably going to be a little low. I'll be honest with you. Beverage drink at $300, and that includes coffee on the ship because we always like to get specialty coffee. That will include a little bit of a little bit of bar tab drinking. Uh, I got California Grill down here at $180 because that's a separate cost. That doesn't. It's not going to include it in the Disney type of dining. So I got $180 for the California Grill experience. The park passes we said were $843. My dog sitter $750. The cruise ship was $2,747. Eating it for photographer because we always get our embarkation photo. It's been a tradition, and we got every single one for every one of our cruises, and it looks like we're gonna have to do it now for every time. So that's $50 unless it goes up, and we get the photo with the. We usually get the photo with the hard binder, but the binder probably not going to change unless it's different on the Wish. I don't know if we'll get it or not, but I put $50 down there. Enchante $150 for brunch, and that doesn't really include gratuities yet. $90 in Eden at Palo, $350 gratuities for the ship personnel, and another $500 for mandatory gratuities for our stateroom and our servers and so forth. So, man, the gratuities are like $700. So I probably might be a little high on that. Merchandise at $1,000. My mobility card, if I get it, it's going to be $250, which, well, that's the best price of it all, really, to cruise around Disney World on a mobility cart. And I did it already one time before when we were there. Just a couple of years ago for the 50th. So yeah, I'm going to do it again, $250. So that's not too bad. So we're looking at a price of $10,730, and that's bad. That's horrible. When I'm telling you that this particular vacation before COVID hit was under $7,000 for a 4-night cruise, and then 5 days at Disney World. But then we did not come back after, and we did it reverse way. We went on the cruise first, then went to Disney World, and we drove. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen, the true costs of what it costs to take a Disney vacation for 2 people, flying from out of state, having to stay and have amenities everywhere you stay, and have travel, and have food, and have shelter, and have entertainment, and have a good vacation. You're looking at pretty much 10 grand for 11 days. So you can either do this, or you can fly to Europe, or you can go to, for that price, you could go to Hawaii or Australia for sure, have a good time. But you're not going to get the type of shows. You're not going to get the type of entertainment. There's no way you're going to get the entertainment that you're going to get, that we're going to get on this vacation. There's just no way. There's no way. It's all about the entertainment, and Disney knows that. Hopefully Bob Iger can lift them up out of the hole and get them moving in the right direction. And everything will be the way it was back in 1969. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, hug somebody you love. Peace.